It's Saturday.
A lot of stuff going on, man.
Oh my God!
Oh, we on. We live.
Man.
What's up, everybody?
We live right now. It is Sunday. You know what that means? That wait. Let's slow it down a little bit because we're okay. If you're not encouraged by what you saw, granted for 3 quarters, then something's wrong with you. Okay, something's really wrong with you. We're going to be talking about that amongst other things because we got a big game, later on. They putting us in, a little close to prime time, but we got a date with the Super Bowl champs, and I like our chances. I definitely like our chances. But let me talk to my brothers from another mother. To my immediate left, who we got? Blackberry. He likes to talk smack about me, but I'm gonna let you go on. Go on and say your line, bro. Get these people hyped. Say your line, man. Go ahead, talk to
home team. Yes,
team.
What's happening, home team? Hey, we about to get down to the business of things. Magnus, I don't see him often as I used to, so I tend to bring his name up in moments he don't really want me bringing up his name. I'm sorry. It's all love, baby. I love
you. I gotta go diagonal before I hit coach. I gotta go diagonal because my man got the side eye. Happy off of that Georgia that warm up yesterday. If you saw the Georgia game, if you
another one,
subject is another warm up. Yes,
3 of them in a row.
3 of them in a row. Okay,
3 warm ups.
They've been warming up with 225. Let's hit 350 now. Okay,
yes.
Come on now. Now we got the Falcons therapist for your PTSD needs. Talk to him.
What up? Everybody, inhale, exhale. That's what's up. Time to get this show started. What up, good people?
See, Juan is a few words today.
Very.
But now, coach, I need you while you make your introduction, coach. I'm gonna need you to show them 2 things: 1, the temperature, and 2, what you drinking today, man.
Okay. First, temperature
56 degrees.
Yeah,
woo,
that's
frosty.
And I'm outside barbecuing that thing. And this is water.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's water.
Water in a can, baby.
Liquid death.
Very alive.
Seattle's best.
Murders your thirst.
All right. Before I start, we got 19 people already in the chat. Good morning, everybody. But we gotta hit that like, share, subscribe, talk about us. Anybody that's wherever you from, state where you from right now. Because I'm going to do a roll call right now. I know there's about 22 people, but I got to do a roll call. We got to see where my leaders is at. Bubba Gump, welcome to the table, man. We got a table right down front for you, man. Melvin Emery, same thing. Lowski, Deshaun Casual, what's up, man? Saint 16, you was here last week, the week before that. What's up? Maggie T in the back. Y'all pray for Maggie. She went out last night and oh boy. Darren Jr., Pamela Johnson, appreciate the follow on Instagram. Kenny Sanabria, Night Rider probably went out last night too because he's in the comment section. He ain't out here. There's a lot of people that went out celebrating. A lot of people celebrated that Georgia warm up. A lot of y'all celebrated that Georgia warm up. All right. So James Overton, how you feeling? Now before I get into all that, it's official now. This show, the Regulators podcast, is brought to you by Manscaped. Now, I wrote a little something. I've been writing all week. Now, I wrote a little something. Check this out. Fellas, do your boys sweat as if you played triple OT with tight compression shorts on? I got something for you. I got something. This is the crop preserver, all right? This is the ball deodorant, okay? Now, you got to use this after you wash your butt, okay? You got to get all in the nooks and crannies and stuff like that, right? That's what this is for, okay? This is the crop reviver right here, okay? This is when you get that hey, big head text, and you got to grab and go. This is the grab and go right here, okay? You spray it down there, thank me later, all right? Now, I got 2 more things for you, all right? Fellas, is your girl's name for you Chewbacca, Yeti, or Sasquatch? The Lawnmower 4.0. Okay? Get up under there, all right? Get up under there. Get in the nooks and crannies and stuff like that, all right? And this is for your nose and your hair and your ears, all right? Y'all ain't got no excuses right now. Tell them Magnus sent you. Use the code AFN, 20% off. That's how we do.
Wow.
Now on to our feature programming.
Please go use that 20%. Please.
Absolutely.
Water your britches.
And she'll thank you for it too.
Exactly. Oh, hold on. Lock, I gotta let you introduce yourself, man. Welcome to the show. How you feeling, man?
Hey man, I made it here. I'm in here. I guess I came in when y'all were having fun again, y'all.
Bro, I just did the promo for Manscaped.
Manscaped is something special, boy.
I've been writing all week.
Y'all got me cracking the water. Woo.
I've been writing all week, man. I've been writing that stuff all week. You know?
Okay.
Greasy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. If you got a grab and go, that crop reviver, man. If you get that big head, you gotta grab and go. Spray it, man. Spray it down.
There's somebody out there with a grieving nutsack. Get Manscaped.
Wow, wait.
All right. Here we go.
Are you feeling woolly?
All right, so we got
smooth it out with Manscaped.
We got our boy Drake. Not your mama's Drake. Not Drake from the 6th. But we got Drake from the 404. All right, check this out. He's going home. USC. He's going home. It's going to be a homecoming for him, man. And he played decent last week. But do you think that he will improve on last week's performance? Blackberry, what's up, man?
Yeah, I think if not improve on last week's performance, I think he'll stay consistent with last week's performance. I think he had was it 5 catches, 76 yards or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll stay consistent with that. I think the game plan that Arthur Smith has drawn up, like we said earlier this week, it's a game plan that you can implement against almost any defense in this league as long as you execute it. And because of that, I think we will see him stay at least consistent with that production last week with the 5 receptions, 76 yards. So as long as we execute that game plan, as long as Drake London stands sound in his fundamentals, long as he's remembering everything that they did in practice, remember what you did in practice, remember what you've seen on film against this team. Don't try to get too fancy. Don't try to get too out of, don't do nothing crazy. Okay? Just stick to your assignments, be fundamentally sound. And hey, he's gonna be all right. He will at least stay consistent this week.
Okay. What you got, Juan?
I'm gonna piggyback off what my brother Blackberry said. Yeah, we first want to see more of him in the passing game. Want to see kind of like get him to where we can see what he can really do. But like I said, not to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Where we're not trying to force feed him the ball during the game. You know what I'm saying? Draw up them plays that work to his strength and do your job. That's it.
Okay. Lot, you are resident defensive back. What you got, bro?
Alright. As far as Drake London go, I don't know if everybody knows, but as a rookie in franchise history, I think he was number 2 in our organization franchise history with the best game that he had as a start on his first game. I'm not for sure who is the other person, but I'm assuming probably like Julio or something like that. But I would think, I mean, he did solid. I wasn't mad about it. He quietly kept, 5 receptions, 70, I think it was like 74 or 76 yards, you say?
Yeah, 74, 76, yeah.
74. Okay. So pretty much I think he's gonna see more targets or he's gonna draw mismatches. and allow other people to eat. But I want to see Drake London go ahead and show off for his home city, well, home state. I mean, that was my overall draft pick. That's the person I chose the Falcons to pick in the first round. So hey man, I'm ready to see my boy do his thing at game.
Okay. Coach, before you start, man, Beef and Vendetta put this on. I know you like to do the money line and all that, but he said, "Hey guys, hope you all doing well. Just about to place a bet, Falcons plus 10. Good bet or not. I know you like."
Hell yeah.
So. There you go, B. He said, hell yeah.
I went last night and did mine, so yeah.
Okay, there you go. What you got, Coach? My man coming home. How do you feel like he's going to improve on from last week?
I think it'll be another coming out game for him. This is my own thinking. The mismatches that the Rams gonna put out and try to stop him and Pitts, I don't think they have nobody who can match up with him. So I think he's gonna have a big game today for some, just some odd reason. I think because they're gonna pretty much focus on stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
So the pass game will be there. So I think him and Pitts gonna have a good game today. So.
Well, I mean, I know we're gonna talk about this. And if they try to go after the run now, I don't know for sure. Damian, they've been kind of like hot and cold with him whether or not I don't think he's going to start, but I think he's going to be like in a reserve or something like that.
Who is that, Damian?
Nah,
he's
playing? He's out. That's why they're bringing up. That's why they're bringing up Algier. But it's
Algier was already up. They're bringing up Huntley. Algier was already on the roster. He was just inactive last week. Yeah.
So they made him active this week, right?
Yeah, he's active. Well, I don't know yet. We'll find out in a couple minutes.
But he should be active.
He should be active, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to piggyback off something you said because I went back and watched the game again, and if you notice, they were pass heavy at times. You know what I'm saying? They were real pass heavy, and I noticed if you watch all of the highlights when they've been comparing us to the Rams. The only thing that a lot of these news media outlet people have been talking about is our run game. That's like right now, that's like to them, that's like a big concern as far as facing that team. Yeah, because they like this ain't the, and they had to admit
this ain't the same Falcons.
We ain't the same Falcons.
Yeah.
Steve White said it. Steve White said it. Like he's been calling it from day one.
Yeah.
But think about it, bro. But think about it. Like, we ran for 2 bills last week.
Yeah.
These teams, these other, 31 other teams still think that we're still the same Falcons, that we're going to throw the ball about, 30, 40 times, go up and down the field, and we're going to try to, outscore you. They are in for a rude awakening. Marcus Mariota didn't get touched. Did y'all see this last week?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see that. I didn't see Cam. I didn't see nothing from Cam Jordan. That's why I haven't heard from him this whole week. I haven't heard him trolling or nothing like that. What you got?
And what you're saying is true because I know Blackberry spoke about it, and I think the keys to victory, whatever. Arthur Smith, in my opinion, I believe is going to run directly at him, whatever side he's on.
Yes, he will.
Run because his first and foremost, we all know Arthur Smith really wants to get that running game going. He wants to have passing as an option if need be. So Pitts and Drake London can be a threat over the top. But I'm telling you, his mission is going to be to neutralize Aaron Donald first and foremost. And I think, too, this game is going to be where AJ can get his get back because it's been a lot of slander about him being able to cover it. Man, I was, bro.
Bro, those were good throws. What was he supposed to do?
Yeah, he threw it. He threw it where he couldn't get it, and AJ was trailing as well. That's not an easy position to cover from sometimes.
Yeah, Michael Thomas didn't even know the ball was there yet when he caught it. He was surprised the ball was there. So
he was like, "Wait a minute, huh? It's for me."
It's all timing. It was all timing, man. Perfect timing. That's all it was.
Yep. Just got to give it up to Jameis for that.
Yeah, but they talking about he can't cover receivers 6'2" and up. I'm like, ow,
really?
The man was put in a bad position from the get go. Any corner would struggle like that. Now, that don't mean the man can't guard nobody.
if that's the case, then if you want to talk about slander, let's talk about the slander from Jalen Ramsey. He looked like he can't guard nobody. He's suspect on a double move. Like he's stiff right now. He's acting like a real stiff like cornerback right now. Like anybody has any kind of wiggle to him, any kind of good footwork, he is getting toasted. And it started in the Super Bowl.
Right.
And they won it. Because if you remember, Jamar Chase was running free.
Right.
Down the sideline. He was down the sideline. If Joe Burrow had a legit O-line, the Bengals would have been Super Bowl champions, believe it or freaking not. But just like I said, and I'm gonna echo what y'all said, man. He's gonna run directly at Aaron Donald. And well, I've been pounding the pavement for this guy. Drew Dahlman has been a godsend for that center position. I've been waiting for somebody that's going to bring some sort of physicality between him and Elijah on that inside. I'm feeling pretty damn good, man. I'm feeling pretty good, you know. And if you're not, I don't know. I mean, yes, we give Aaron Donald his due, but just saying, man.
You talked about just to back up what you said on Dahlman. I was watching. We watched the game several times, and he's calling out all the line stunts. He's not leaving up like last year. It was Matt Ryan who was doing it last year. This year, this man, he's pointing at you. And the only thing Marcus is kind of there's the middle. So, communication in that line has been great, man.
Yeah.
That communication.
I mean, my man been studying with his daddy. You know, his daddy was all pro.
Yeah.
Studying with his dad. Wait, yo, Locke, where you get that hat at, man? Come on, let the people.
He got about 50 hats, man. I don't even talk to Locke, man. He got too many hats for me.
Locke, man.
He got too many hats.
Locke got one. Locke got the hat emporium.
Bro got the apparel on lock. Nah, you can't wear that, man. Nah, you know that's mine. You can't wear that one. Okay. Yeah,
He said, "There's a hat. I'm gonna get it."
Yeah. If there's a hat, I'm gonna get it for you.
They only sell two type. I gotta order mine online.
Yeah. Same here.
Okay. All right. Yo, but Coach, are you going to the game next week?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I am 10 rows behind. I'm 10 rows behind the Falcons bench.
Coach gonna have that sick footage.
For real. He gonna be doing play-by-play from the game.
Right.
I may be drunk. You can't see me drinking. All they can see me drinking is death water.
Look, Coach gonna have the little beer cans on the side of his hat where he can't see. He's gonna have the camera. He's gonna have a little straw.
With the straw in there.
He gonna be hands free.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Hey, Locke say he had game on better point than yours one.
Hey, that's all right. I gotta catch up.
Locke say he ain't messing with him.
Nah, not right now. He surpassed me with that last one, man. I gotta catch up, man.
Locke got that shelf over there, boy, for real.
But check this out, though. Defense played well for 3 quarters. How you build on that performance? And how do we
4 quarters?
Well, that's the end of that subject.
What else can you say?
Play for 15 more minutes.
Yeah, 15 more minutes.
You know what? And I think it's really this simple. Protect the ball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remember, be fundamentally sound. Protect the ball. Well, when we got a team here, y'all, let's be real about it. Some of them are not used to winning. Some of them are not used to being dominant in winning. So when you got everything going so well, it's real easy to get caught up in the moment and be like, oh man, I can do anything right now because everything's working so well. Everything's going great. I'm killing it.
Yeah.
You got to remember the fundamentals. Protect the ball.
That motherfucker. You got to choke him out.
Listen, put your foot on the other team's throat. Snatch the life out of them. But you gotta remember to be fundamentally sound. You can't forget the fundamentals. Protect the ball. It's really that simple. How do we build on that performance from quarters 1 through 3?
Protect the ball.
Fix those mistakes and protect the ball. It's real simple. You put that game away easy if you just protect the ball.
Have you guys noticed there has not been any talk about what went on in training in practice this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard much.
I bet been a lot of closed door cussing.
Oh yeah. It was a bunch. It was a whole bunch of rhetoric. But you know what? I'm happy that for the first time our defense played like one organism. Like it didn't matter where you went, what we did. We literally said, okay, we're gonna get at the quarterback. We did that. We're gonna stop the run. We did that, and we're gonna control the clock, time of possession. You know what I'm saying? And those kind of things really helped us out. And like Blackberry said, we just got overexcited until 00 show up, double goose eggs. You play like you losing.
I mean, it's still a young team. You know, we have to learn how to win. You know, like winning just doesn't come. You know, like you gotta learn how to finish games, and those things happen. And that's why I believe that we should be able to finish the game this week, because it looked like when you listen to the interviews, especially like on Thursday, they were talking about turn the page already. I mean, right after the game, they were talking about like, yo, we on to the next game. They gave the Bill Belichick on in Cincinnati. They was like, nah, we on to the next one. You know, we got to get right. You know, and trust me, like if we would have, I mean, Jameis threw us a couple of INTs too. We did not hold on to them. You know, we would have had, how many turnovers we would have had? At least about 4, right? I believe we would have had almost about 4 turnovers.
Well, I know 2. I can remember 2 INTs we dropped, but
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like we would have had that, the fumble. Like I said, it's just all about finishing. I think it's like, you know, sometimes a lot of fans, and you can understand this. We've been hearing this since the Dan Quinn era. You know, that we got to finish, and goddamn it, we got to freaking finish. We have 4 sacks. We've been waiting for a pass rush, because this is all we've been asking for. Man, if all we had it was a pass rush. Well, then we had a pass rush, and then we got blown coverages. Come on, Mike Ford. I'm calling him out. Come on, Mike Ford, goddammit. Like, what you got, man? The defense played good, but you know what I'm saying? What you got? What's your take on that? You hear me, Lot?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, no. We good. Oh, okay. Like you say, just I mean, as far as the defense go, man, like you say, finish the game. You know, all 4 quarters, man. I mean, we started out so hot. They didn't have no answer for us, bro. I was so lit in the stadium, man. I was so lit behind PT, man, and Ticket them, bro. We were so lit, but they just didn't close out the game like I thought they would. And then we had opportunities to capitalize. Like I don't feel like we like Warren said before, if you have people against the ropes, like we had James against the ropes, man, don't let up. Yeah. Don't give them no opportunity to gain any type of rhythm, you know. But I was, like I said, a positive note, man. The defense looked good until the 4th quarter. But like Barry alluded to, they was gas. Man. Once you like we going, our offense going 3 and outs, you put your defense right back out there, you know.
Yeah.
So really, I think we're gonna turn it around. Like Coach said, somebody, you know, they was behind closed doors, probably cussing them out, man. Like they was probably behind closed doors. Like, you mess up this game, you ain't in there no more.
Right.
Did y'all see the run back though? Did y'all see the replay? I know y'all was at the game, but did y'all see the replay?
Yeah. I looked at it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
man.
Did y'all see the look on the Saints bench?
Oh, they was quiet.
They was quiet.
They took their spirit. You they knew to beat the fight out of them.
Yeah,
Magnus,
they knew they was getting beat up.
Yeah.
They knew they was getting beat up.
But do you guys realize after that game, you didn't hear anything from the players, from the Saints? No. Not a word.
No.
They knew.
No. Not a word.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Me and Maggie was sitting up in the 300s. We was up in the nosebleed area, and it was loud up there. And I tell you, we was surrounded by 25 Saints within 3 feet of us. When I tell you it was like a mouse funeral, you couldn't hear nothing. You had Saints fans leaving before they decided, before Jameis threw the two, they was leaving like, yo, they was like, you leaving? Yeah, man, we Saints fans. We can't. I'm like, bruh, they knew they won by the skin of their teeth. They knew it.
Mm-hmm.
They knew it. Only them bandwagoners was the ones jumping up and down at the end of the game when they made them two catches. Up until that time, they knew what time it was. They was like, this is what
You
they,
won.
first of all, they looked at like, what house did we step into? Because they ain't never heard it that loud in there.
And they had the umbrellas. So shout out to whoever did that. Y'all was trolling them too. You know, and y'all had your own.
They had that parade.
Umbrellas.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. We was down at the Home Depot backyard. They had that parade. We was like, what?
We was lit.
But this is what I can equate it to. Have you ever seen Rocky 1? Y'all seen the first Rocky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember what Apollo Creed looked like after he got into the fight with Rocky? Like he got away
That's
with
him.
how to skin his teeth.
That's like him again.
Yeah,
That's the only way I can say it. It's like when you know, like I barely got up out of I'm still the champ, but yo, that dude put that whooping on me. And I don't want to fight him again.
Right. And in December it's gonna be Rocky 2. In December it's gonna be Rocky 2.
And guess what? It didn't go the same way as it did in Rocky 1.
Nope, we're taking that belt.
Yep. Wait a minute. I think we might have a visitor soon. Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. We're gonna pause the show for a second. Y'all pray for Maggie though. It's been a long night. Go ahead. How you feeling?
Y'all waiting on me. I'm trying to get in the back, so I'm sorry. I wasn't even trying to interrupt y'all show.
That bloody
I'm out of commission, people. Good morning.
Morning.
And I'm probably going out later on today too. I'm going to go to a watch party probably.
People, if you don't know right now, this is the dedicated Ms. Maggie Fontenot. She's going from fun situation to fun situation, enjoying herself on this football Sunday. Y'all give her a shout out, please.
Look at that March. Don't call me no March.
Somebody about to call out March.
Who just said March? What the hell?
Oh man, that Homer Simpson wife ain't.
I would say that.
Wait a minute, really?
Look at man, Mike.
Conduct, what they say? They say conduct detrimental to team. It is. But yeah, so Matt, before you leave, Maggie, but how do you feel about the way the defense played? Oh, she left. See, just when I was about to ask her a question, that's what happens. See, that's what happens when you be
trying to be a brown nose.
She's going to have a conversation with Mad Mike.
Man is trying to be a brown nose.
No. See, we've been doing good, Blackberry. We've been doing good, man. Now I want to know, where did you get that shirt, man? Because I ain't seen you with that shirt on before. When did you get your AFN shirt?
Hey, man.
Look at this.
Hey.
Home team.
Hey, man.
Home team.
And
I gotta put it in the link. But we're gonna have some merch available for y'all. We got the links already ready, and we'll get into that. I get into that at the end, but you can get these shirts. So we'll go over that at the end.
Okay. Actually, Ant, what's good? What's good, man? I know you sneaked in on us and whatnot. Celebrating that Braves win and that Georgia is all good. Everything turned on roses.
Oh, you already know. You already know.
We coming.
We coming for that crown. We coming for that crown.
Yeah, come on, man. This, say hi to the people, man. Y'all
what's going on, y'all? We ready. We here.
Facebook user said Rams allowed 7 sacks and 3 INTs. Now I know we can get 4 sacks and 1 pick. Now, part of that was they had Von Miller. They had a difference maker, on their defense.
I'm gonna talk about that when you get a chance. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Coach.
Get it.
All right.
Get it, Coach.
Y'all know the guy who's playing left tackle for those guys, right? What Von Miller was killing last week, right? He's nursing an MCL.
Oh.
Von Miller ain't fast as he's not fast as AK. AK is fast.
No, AK gotta get up and go.
Exactly. So this dude that whole line is all screwed up, guys. Their starting center is out. They moved their right guard. Yeah, they moved their right guard to center.
Ooh.
Now they started their right. Now their right guard is the first time starter.
Finna blitz their ass.
Great if they kill somebody. So their line is like screwed up. Yeah, they're kind of
Anthony Rush about to eat some today, man.
Yeah.
Anthony Rush, Grady.
So yeah,
if you about to get that work was a person.
I'm telling you, man. And they remember last week they sent Michael Walker straight down A gap when he got his sack.
I got a question for Coach. Coach,
go ahead, sir.
Are they gonna activate Troy Anderson? They gonna put him on the field to play?
Well, he played last week. He was on special teams. He was there.
He was on special teams. Yeah.
See, because I know from where you saying his lineup is. I know AK-47 gonna eat too.
That's what I'm saying. This is gonna eat. All that. If that guy's MCL is screwed up, yeah.
That means you can't bend. That means you can't bend. You can't bend.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald about to have a long.
What's the name?
It's gonna be a long game.
Yeah. I was that hurt. I just seen the inactive report today. Yeah, that dude there, he's out. I think we heard his ribs, guys.
Look, we heard a couple of their players.
Yeah, a lot of them got hurt. Yeah,
James walking around with a girdle on right now.
He may have crabs. That's probably what's going on.
Tampa Bay, you're welcome.
Oh no!
Hey, don't forget the Old Bay seasoning and the butter.
Oh my God!
I got a brisket outside right now.
See, Magnus, you over there letting Dirk Cutter kick you off the internet?
Bro, I sit there and I'm getting ready to talk about who we hurt and whatnot. All of a sudden, now I ain't got no service. That's what this is. I know what y'all doing. I know it's BlackBerry, I know it's Ant, and I know it's Maggie. Everybody knows that game. I hate them all. I hate them all for being at the game last week.
Hey, Magnus, don't hate. Just embrace it. Just embrace it.
I wasn't at the game. I had a work emergency. I didn't get to go.
I wasn't there either. I was waiting.
Yeah, but no. But
you was on the Pacific Rim.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
What's that show? Ice Road Truckers?
Oh God! No! Come on, man.
They making some good. They making some great money, but I ain't getting my ass out there on no ice.
Shout out to Wolf, man.
Yeah, what's up, Wolf?
What's up with
New
you,
Jersey on. New Jersey on. What's up, brother? But listen, but eventually we know that they're going to try to at least get some option routes, some quick outs. To this dude, we know who he is, Kupp. So how do we? I mean, I don't think there's any way to take him out of the game. They're gonna find a way to get him the ball. So how can we limit his impact on this game? He ain't gonna be looking at Allen Robinson. I already seen what he did last week, and I started that dude on my fantasy team. He screwed me up. So he ain't looking at Allen Robinson. He only has eyes for Cooper. So what y'all think? How y'all gonna limit him, Juan? Go ahead and start with you.
Number one, we need to get at Matthew Stafford and make his game non-existent. Because now, what I will say is pay very close attention. You mentioned Allen Robinson, right? Because of how they played last time, they're probably going to try to utilize him to try to spread us out. They're going to make it difficult because they know we know their game. I mean, we used to play a game similar to that when we had, those other two players. We ain't going to mention their names, but we got to neutralize Matt Stafford. We got to put pressure on him. We got to contain him. We got to do whatever we can to disrupt his game because if he can't get the ball out, Kupp is non-existent at that point.
Yep. Well, what you got? What you got, Blackbird? How you going to limit that man?
I think it's like you said. As far as limiting him, I think what you do is you just prepare yourself for he may get his. It's two guys on this team that they may get, and I know we're gonna get to Aaron Donald, but Aaron Donald and Kupp, they may get theirs. But don't let nobody else beat you. Don't let the Allen Robinsons get gash plays on you. Don't let Akers and Henderson get loose on you. Stop the supporting cast, and it's gonna have to come down to superstars beating you. Kupp may not be a superstar, but he's a pretty damn good star. So it's gonna make it to where those guys have to be. They gonna have to be phenomenal that day today in order to beat you. Those two guys. But the supporting cast, you gonna lock all that down, shut all that down. Don't let them guys get loose. Then in that because in that way you make them one dimensional. If the ball ain't going to Kupp, that means the ball ain't moving. And if you make it that way, quarters 1 through 4, you will be successful.
What you got, Locke? You agree? Disagree? What you think, man?
All right. The way I see it is basically piggybacking off of what Blackberry said, man. We just got, you can't. Kupp is Kupp, man. Like, he's a volume receiver. They're going to look to him before they look to anybody. You can't really stop what he does. He reads zones, run through zones. He gets open. He reminds me of remember how Austin Hooper was on our team? Well, we didn't know where he was at, and all of a sudden he's catching the ball and he just running. Like, whoa, how did he get open completely? That's how Kupp is. So, 99 go get his. So, really just understand it. Jam him at the line. Try to get his, get his timing off or something like. Get his timing off. Put a spy on him. And then alluding to what Juan said, hey, run it up the A gap right in Stafford's face. He got a bomb elbow anyway, so strip the ball from him, So at the end of the day, man, it's like the opportunity for us to win is because of their O-line is trash. So they had to take advantage of their O-line, period.
What you got, Coach?
All right. I agree with everybody, but I'm a little off on this. All right. They talk about you always got to put pressure on Stafford, right? And like he said, like this guy here said, he looks for Kupp when he's under pressure. So you got to kind of not blanket him, but be aware where he's at. And you can't let him beat you. I don't care what nobody says. You got to stop. He's gonna get his own. Don't let him beat you. Simple as that. So my say with him, this is me. I'm gonna play a man too. I put somebody on him and still play a zone because it's like you still double team him, but you're not. You just have responsibilities.
Right.
But for us, to not to worry about that, we got to run the ball. We got to score in the red zone. And like I said, we got to get pressure and you got to get Pitts in ball. Simple as that. Point blank. If we score in the red zone, we win this game.
What's up?
And that's not field goals either.
Coach hit on a major key. He dropped a major jewel. Yeah, that red zone game, that's gonna have to be impeccable this time. Like, we're gonna have to use whatever it takes to get that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Because we will drive a team all the way down, but when you get to that last 5 yards, it's like trying to go through mud. So yeah, that red zone game will have to be impeccable this game, period. Because if not, they will take advantage of it.
That's why they probably elevated Algier. And don't be surprised. I mean, if you can't get the job done for short yardage, you can put T1000 back there. He played every damn position. He's 245 pounds. Run him up the freaking gut. You can do whatever you want back there. It's. I mean, like I said, Troy Anderson, aka Bobby Boucher, go get in the end zone. He'll do it. He'll do it. Trust me.
Yeah,
I agree with you 100% with that.
And I'm gonna say,
but I believe
with the ball, coach.
What's up? What happened, Blackberry? Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it's also something very fundamental that they have that I hope they did
right back
in practice is get Mariota more snaps under center, so that when you are within the 5-yard line and you need to be able to pound it up in there, and instead of him sneaking it, you can hand it off. He got to get that time under center. I hope he got more time under center with taking snaps because, once again, fundamentally sound. If you're fundamentally sound, you put these games away because you have the formula. You have it.
You're right.
You know, and that's where it comes with ball security and whatnot because we all know we win the game if because that was a backbreaker. If Mariota doesn't fumble that ball in that red zone. We was going to literally break them, like on that drive. That was a backbreaker right there, and I don't think that they would have enough time to come back. That was the backbreaker.
No, they did.
Man, look, Magnus.
What's up, Ed?
Let me tell you, because just like Juan and Ty, I was in that stadium. They was on the brink of breaking. Like if we would have scored, they was already leaving. Like Juan said. If we would have scored that touchdown, all hell would have broke loose.
Magnus, if we'd have scored, you'd have seen a 747 Uber plane come and pick them up from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They wouldn't have went to the airport. They'd have just picked them up from the stadium and took them home.
Back to the Seasons. We're going back to the Seasons.
It'd have landed right there. It'd have landed right there on Northside Drive. They'd have just escorted them out to the plane.
All right, I'm back.
But again, I think this is what probably might happen. They're gonna move probably Cooper Kupp into the slot. Nobody wants to see AJ. I don't give a damn. He had a bad game. You still don't want to see AJ. You don't want to take your chances, by putting him over there. Y'all said yes, he's a volume receiver. He is, and he depends upon that. So if you put on somebody that's like a lock, then who else are you gonna be throwing to? Higbee? No, he's just a chain mover. Allen Robinson? No, he's not a field stretcher. Like, you need somebody that's going to be that guy. Cooper Kupp is that guy. So they're going to have to put him in the slot. So D. Alford or Darren Hall, whatever, get ready. Because I believe that AJ is going to be probably on Robinson, the majority of the game. And you're going to lock him up, and maybe you just roll your coverage, kind of like what Coach said. Maybe just roll your coverage over, and take away him. And this way, kind of like draw up some blitzes and whatnot. Like, maybe play a little bit of bump, just like he said. Draw up some blitzes, so you let Matthew Stafford hold that ball just enough. And now Matthew Stafford thinks he's Patrick Mahomes now. You see, he's starting to do these no-look passes now.
Yeah.
You see, he's feeling himself too much now.
Yeah. No-look interceptions. Yeah.
You go ahead.
Interceptions.
Look. You go ahead and do that no-look pass if you want to, and Offer gonna take it home. Gonna take it home.
Bottom boy said it. Bottom boy said 6 sacks today. From your mouth to God's ears, bro. If it's 6 sacks, trust me, we gonna be on top of the league, and ESPN and Fox Sports, they ain't gonna know what to say at that point.
Yeah, right.
If you go out and dominate at that point, Well, you know they're gonna make excuses.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm saying-
gonna say that.
Yeah,
They
the narrative,
still gonna make an excuse.
Oh,
They
yeah,
still
the-
keep us in the bottom half of the power rankings.
no, the narrative is going to be
They can't finish
the Rams
games.
had a bad game. They're not going to say how well we played. That the Rams, they just had a bad game. That because Stafford held the ball too long. It was just terrible. Yeah, just had a bad game.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm gonna address what ATL and I don't know if that was a reality check. I just think those are really good passes.
That was good passes.
I think that's what it was. Really
Yeah.
good passes.
Look,
That's the thing. Is like you just shake your head and like you can't beat
Just
a
move
perfect
on.
throw. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You just move on.
it was perfect.
Sometimes
those were darts.
you just got to give credit to the other players.
Yeah, Jameis can't throw the ball. We know that already.
Yeah.
Some pinpoint passes. They was
You
on.
don't pressure Jameis
Perfect.
with a lot of pressure. He can beat you.
He's the number one overall, and Mariota went behind him. Number 2.
Right.
Hey, storyline.
All this does is AJ was like, okay, I just got to sharpen my timing. I just got to sharpen a couple skills. All that does is just make AJ look at himself and just tighten himself up a little bit more. It doesn't mean that he was bad. It just means, like you say, it was a good throw. Michael Thomas caught it.
Just turn my head a little sooner. That's it.
Yeah, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. You just got to tighten up. That's all it is to it. You don't beat yourself up.
There was a film breakdown on YouTube that I watched that they was talking about how nobody, when these guys were giving free releases down what's called, nobody jammed them. Nobody got touched. They just had free releases, man.
Yeah.
I mean, free release.
Especially Lynn.
I'm gonna get open. Slow as hell I am. I'm gonna get open with a free release.
Me too, coach. Me too.
Me too. It's like touch him. Now I'm hollering at what's coming. Oh man, he's not touching. He just
lay your hands on him.
Just jamming. 1 second is a big time.
Right.
But let me get at y'all real quick though. Check this out though, Coach. Check this out. All my brothers right here. One thing I'm gonna say this because I was watching Dean Pete's interview. He pressured on 51% of the game last week. 51%, and he said we got athletes. I can do that. See what Dean Pete does is like he says that he adjusts his playbook to his personnel.
Right.
So he knows that he got horses. He knows he got speed. He got some thumpers too. But he's like, I got guys that could get after the quarterback quick. Now here's the thing. I believe that this defense will play even better this week. Have you guys ever had like a coach or like a male figure that you look up to, and they didn't say that they're mad at you, but they said they're disappointed?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that anybody could ever say to me.
That hurts.
If somebody says that I'm not mad at you, I'm disappointed in you. Yeah.
That hurts.
It hurts. It hurts. That's why I said they're gonna go out there with their hair on fire this week. I'm telling you right now. And against that like poor old line that they got going on, what y'all saying? Oh yeah. This is a get right game.
Yeah.
And not to mention the special teams was playing very well last week too. Avery gonna get him one. It may not be CP to probably break the record, but Avery look like he about to break him one.
Yeah.
So just to let y'all know, for those that might be a little skeptical, we're good. For those that might be a little skeptical about what's going on, like trust me, like you don't want your coach disappointed in you. No. Exactly.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Went out again. Oh boy.
So all of y'all went back and watched the game, right? Again, with them against the Bills, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir.
How many times? What was his drop back?
Stafford?
Yeah. What was his typical amount of steps in the drop back?
It was like 4 or 5.
Yep, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you trying to get it
because he knew they was getting pass rush. Now, what you may see is they may try to have him do 2 to 3 step drops so he can get the ball out.
Right.
Especially with the switches on the O line.
Oh yeah.
So what you may see from them, and they may try to do a lot of chunk plays. They may try to just dink and dunk right now because they know we got a pass rush.
Higby. Watch out for our tight end.
Yeah.
Higby.
He's always been tight ends always been our Achilles, bro.
Yeah,
a tight end.
You know what
we got some speed there.
But I think this week my take, I think they're gonna focus a lot more on Henson, doing a lot of rollouts, throwing in the flats.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we need to watch for this week is that rollout.
Yeah, keep contained.
Because because see, the thing is, Stafford can't afford to try to go for big plays because with coverage, we're gonna force him to hold the ball, and they know that. So what they want to do is they're gonna try to get the ball out quick, and after that, it's gonna be pretty much okay. Let's nickel and dime them down the field, and then get them into a red zone situation.
And Michael Walker did an excellent job against Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, he did.
What happened, Blackbird?
Michael Walker did an excellent job against Alvin Kamara. So when it comes to watching those backs coming out the backfield, getting in those flats and getting in those screen plays, they got just stay consistent with the linebackers that's going to be on these running backs. Stay consistent with what you did last week. Take them out of the passing game. Take them out of the running game.
Mm-hmm.
We go as long as we can, build on what we did last week with Alvin Kamara, we can take these backs for the Rams completely out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be another factor in us getting them off the field. 3 and outs. No more than one first down pick. Get these guys off the field.
What happened?
Yo.
What's up, man? Please keep my family in your prayers. My little cousins. Oh, wow. Yo.
Yeah.
Will do, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
I had to put that up.
Sorry, man. Sorry for your loss, bro.
Yo, my condolences to y'all family, bro.
Yo, man.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. If you're taking some time and making you feel a little bit better, we appreciate you, man. But hey, if you gotta go be with your family, keep us we keeping you in our prayers, and hopefully things will work out for you, man.
This is supposed to be fair.
God first, baby. Always,
hey,
God.
Man,
always.
Yeah. Got you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Mike?
Trust me. Yeah, this boy.
Yeah,
that's so y'all give Jamal y'all condolences in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We all family here. We all AFN family. We do deal with things individually, but when we as a collective, we pray for each other. And we stay up for each other. We got us. That's our slogan. Now I rise up. We got us.
Right.
But I guess a quick pivot. It's not going to sound too right, whatever. But we're gonna try to make. We're gonna do this for Jamal. We're gonna try to get his mind off of this for a little bit. We got a tough test. Pretty much. How will our improved O-line play carry over versus Aaron Donald? Oh yeah, it was improved, man. Like I said, I didn't see this. I didn't see that man last week. None of that was happening. I didn't see Demario Davis. None of that was happening. I didn't see Davenport. None of that was happening.
Right.
My man Mariota was clean.
Right.
Clean.
One quarterback hit.
Game.
All
clean.
game.
Boy,
ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh, so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Clean.
Magnus.
So, Coach,
Mariota was so. Oh, I was gonna say. Go ahead, Coach. I'll go after you, man.
And so, how do we approve? We just got to keep communicating, man. Communication, and we got to keep staying focused on the task. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna try to pass. Just protect the quarterback. And I think what's good about our quarterback. I think he has the sense enough now to know when to protect himself, because he sees those holes open up. And he sees those receivers. He has the okay, I guess, from the coach also. If you don't see the thing, take off if you see it open. So, I think this O-line is they're gonna continue what they're doing. So, but try to stop Aaron Donald. Run at him. Actually,
tire him out.
So,
I'm telling you, and like I said, we got some big backs, man. But Juan, go ahead, man. I know you was chomping at the bit. Go ahead, man.
Man, did y'all see Mariota? Man, he had so much time in the pocket. He would tap dance. When he was trying to find a receiver, he was just dancing. Then he decided to run. But I love seeing the way we kept that pocket clean. You haven't seen it in a while. He wasn't under duress. He wasn't running for his life. He had enough time to make sandwiches and make decisions. So yeah, I'm with Coach on that though. Run at Aaron Donald. He want that work. Let's give him that work.
What you got? How you feel about this, man?
Oh, same thing. Like I said, running right at Donald, switch people up on him too, so he'll be tired and they'll be fresh. You know what I'm saying? And keep giving him the work because he's gonna get frustrated. Like, because I'm Aaron Donald. I'm like, they shouldn't be running. I should be running at them. So he's probably gonna get frustrated. Like, man, because like they said before, even in when Mad Mike's takes on it was that they team looked like they was individuals. You said that like they look like individuals. They didn't look like a complete team. They didn't look like Bobby Wagner was out there like they was really commanding anything. It's like everybody was in it for themselves. And one of the things that Coach talked about before is Aaron Donald was going to retire. He might not have the drive to even want to play anymore like that. So he already got his check. They had to pay him to come back. So he's just like, I'm just out here. He doing the Marshawn Lynch. I'm just out here. But basically, I'm out here just to get my check. Like I'm just here to get my check. I'm already paid. I ain't really got to do nothing else. So he might not be playing with any effort either. So I feel like we're gonna take advantage of all of that. We just got to make sure that we play disciplined football.
Right.
And execute in the red zone. Use those big targets, those basketball targets. Start throwing alley-oops, man. Mariota.
Yeah.
And start coming down with the Brian Edwards. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Come down with the ball, Brian Edwards.
Right.
Yeah.
You was wide freaking open. There was nobody over there, man. Nobody over there.
I wouldn't
It was just him and his thoughts. It was just him and his thoughts over there.
It was a good. I'm gonna defend him just a little bit. If you look at that pass, it was a little low. He could have threw it up higher. He was up there. He had to die for that pass, too, guys. So, but that's just a little defense. Still should have caught it because it touched his hands.
Brian Edwards lawyered up for this podcast, and coaches is a lawyer.
I'm not defending, but it's like a small defense. I'm a public defender. I'm not the one that get paid.
You're going to do just enough to not get him locked up for long.
Exactly.
Right? Like, what you got, Blackberry?
I think we just have to remember that this offensive line. Don't be intimidated by the stigma of Aaron Donald. Just remember that it's about your assignment and that's it. It ain't about who in front of you. It's just about your assignment and that is all. And I think this defense, this Dean Pease and the offensive line coach, I think they've done a really good job at encouraging this offensive, not defensive line. Well, I say offensive line, not Dean Pease, but Arthur Smith and this offensive line coach. They've done a good job encouraging this offensive line that the game plan is designed for us to make you all the key to the game. Because as long as you're being physically dominant, as long as you're being assignment sound, being fundamentally sound, you're going to be the impact, the star of this game plan, this offensive line. They really are. And I want people to pay attention to something. Last week, Caleb McGarry, he took Cam Jordan to school.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
He took Cameron Jordan to school last week. So I think because of that, mentally, this offensive line is ready for whoever that they going up against. I think it's like Coach and Warren and y'all saying and Locke said, run it, Aaron Donald, run it at him.
But
What's up, Coach?
I just got to say about Caleb McGarry. Caleb, I want to get paid too, motherfucker. Caleb ain't stupid now. He ain't stupid.
They took it. They didn't offer him that option. So
he's like,
money.
$4 million. I need about 8.
Yeah, I don't care who in front of me.
Yeah,
exactly. I ain't gonna mess up my money.
Exactly. So he's gonna play hard, man.
Yeah. Caleb found out how much we gonna be. Caleb was like, how much under the cap we gonna be next year?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I need to get this bag.
I need to be a part of that. I need to be a part of that.
Terry Fontenot walking in the locker, posting up money stickers in their lockers and stuff. How much you can make this year?
Yeah, you better perform.
But
Right.
Blackberry, like I'm gonna agree with you, man. Like, because our coach is a former offensive lineman. What if Kyle Pitts and these other wide receivers, like, yeah, that's the thing that we look at, but what if he wants the offensive line to be the star? Similar to how the Dallas Cowboys was, a couple years ago when they had Zeke, like the offensive line was a star. So what if he wants, like, in order to impose your will on somebody, you gotta have some dogs up front.
You gotta win up front.
Yeah.
You gotta win up front. Everything else handles itself.
Yeah.
But you gotta be able to impose your will. Now, here's the thing I say about Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is a disruptor. He's not a run stopper. He's a disruptor, right? And he do the same thing because they call Grady, baby Aaron. And the way people neutralize Grady is the same way we need to neutralize Aaron. I'm gonna echo everything y'all said. You run directly at him. That's how you disrupt disruptors. You get them tired. No true pass rusher wants to be run at for 60 minutes. They don't want that. They're gonna be tapping that helmet. They're gonna be tapping that helmet. They want to get a breather. They don't want that.
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do, unless they're gonna try to keep him clean and probably put him on the outside or something like that, they may move him around. But other than that, I don't see Leonard Floyd,
he's
doing
hurt.
Anything in this game. He's hurt.
Yeah,
he might not play.
He's playing. They say he's gonna play. I just read that up too. He's gonna play, but bad knees. You can't do nothing with the bad knees, bro.
No, they'll buckle after a while.
My knees hurting right now. Shit.
Hey, Magnus.
Yo, what's up?
In my opinion, I believe Arthur Smith is trying to create an offense to the point where when you hear the Falcons name, teams like, oh, now we got to deal with them. He wants his offense stout to the point where it literally puts fear in other teams. Like, oh, see, here we go. We got to play them daggone Falcons again. If you look at the way that culture is beginning to is bleeding off into the players, and you can tell where they bought in just by, this past game alone, that's what he wants us to have an offensive juggernaut.
It looks like a lot of people knees are hurting today, Coach. It's not just you. ACL Leo said.
Let me get in. Let me be rude and interrupt real quick, man. Let me interject. I think it's very disrespectful for the Rams to think they can play 8-9 men in the box. I really find that disrespectful. So what am I saying when I say that type of stuff? Is I want you to play 8-9 men in the box. Because guess what? Anthony Ferguson, he is active from what I understand today. He's active. Where am I going with this, Coach? Coach kind of know where I'm going. Tight end, baby. Tight end. So you got that. You want to double and triple Kyle Pitts if you want to. Guess what? We can use one motion, spear him out, and say, oh, damn, now I got a linebacker on him. Oh, shit, I got a safety on him. Now you got to make the choice of what am I going to put over the top of him? A cornerback? You're going to put a linebacker on over the top of Kyle Pitts who can't run with him? So I will find it very disrespectful to bring 8 and 9 men in the box to stop that run. And what I feel the Falcons going to do in this game, they're going to do exactly what they did last week until somebody figure out, all right, how to stop it. We're going to get in that pistol motion. What that pistol motion does, it protects
Marcus Mariota from having those long developing plays. He can already see the guy. He can get it out quick, and he can make the move at the same time. So that's the advantage of having a pistol in your arsenal. Quick, you can see, but also you got enough room behind the line to make a move as a mobile quarterback.
Pick your poison.
I ain't been drinking. I ain't been drinking, woman. I'm good. Dang. You know I'm a lightweight in that. I'm a lightweight in that.
Maggie,
I'm a lightweight.
I don't know what this is right here. I don't know what this is.
I don't know what that is. Hey, we don't do no ding dongs around here. Sister.
That's
They be getting the ding dong, but I ain't. Nope. Nah.
Wow, wait. What is going on?
Hey, Maggie, just stay out the chat for a little while.
Well, ain't got just to back up on Mike's head right there.
Get yourself together. Stay out the chat.
But in other words, Mad Mike is saying, pick your poison season.
Oh man,
that's exactly what y'all getting. Y'all gonna get that pick your poison season today.
But also, guys, just reiterate something he said. Also, for that to be successful, still, our O-line has to do their job,
right?
Because we can't get if we're in that pistol, our center can't get pushed back to the quarterback. He has to be stout at the point of attack. So that there's a main thing for that pistol to be successful like it was. That means if you realize what I'm saying now, Darwin did his job last week because they didn't get to Mario when he was in that pistol formation.
Right.
So,
right. And when we see that pistol, remember last week we saw that pistol mostly on the side on the strongest side of their defensive line, which was that that would be their left side where Cameron Jordan is.
He was running, man. That boy was running last week.
You might see that you gonna see that tight end come in motion on that strongest side of the Rams defensive line. You're gonna see it on Aaron Donald's side of the defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be tired, y'all. They gonna put him to work today.
Yeah. I'm telling you, but it's like I said, like that's exactly what's going to happen. These guys are going to be the star of the game, and it's going to be, you know what? Eventually, y'all going to have to acknowledge us. That's a prelude to what's about to happen later on. But yeah, eventually, y'all going to have to sit there and acknowledge the fact that this O-line is improved. It's greatly improved, and it's not with a bunch of stars. It's with a rookie ass center. We got a steady guy at left tackle and right guard. We got McGarry trying to play for the bag. And we got Wilkinson, who has been a godsend. I thought somebody who said it that
remind me of Andy Levitri, don't it?
The best.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said the Vitri. Yeah. The Vitri was a beast.
He was a beast.
Guard.
Straight up beast.
He was a beast at left guard, man. You can still you can tell that now. Yeah. But here's the thing, because it's about 12:13. I know some of y'all do watch other games and whatnot, but just make sure that you have your behinds in front of that TV about 4 p.m. But we're gonna open up the chat right now. Everybody in the chat, I know you got the questions in, earlier, whatever. But if you got any questions now, or any comments, any funny comments or whatever, just keep it clean. We're gonna post it on here. We got one already. Raymond Elder, jump into the thing. I like that, man. Points for that. How many rushing yards will we have against the Rams?
Can I interrupt real quick? A real quick update on an injury, and I think this is going to make a lot of Falcons fans really happy and kind of looking twice at this defense. Your boy is Winston, and Millie Mills posted right there. The dude got 4 fractures in his back right now. 4 fractures in his back. So they say he's at no risk. But that tells you that I keep telling people all the time, wins and losses are very important, but the culture change and how the style you play means more than anything. And they know for a fact right now that if you bring your ass and we are on that damn schedule, you better bring it. So this right here is exactly what we needed. This is exactly what we needed. That mentality, like you said, last week, I saw this, and I know you guys are gonna like this. They shot his ass up big time. All right, that's one thing. I think that's two. They shot him up big time. But when Cam Jordan went to the left side to try to play, they said, hell no, bitch, you ain't running. Excuse my language, but bitch, you ain't running nowhere. We going right over there. They shifted Caleb McGill right over there to his side because they knew exactly what they were doing. He's trying to set a message. You're not running anywhere. We're coming to get your best guy and come get it. You better be ready because we look, Aaron Donald, we coming to get you, bro. Ain't no more running. A lot of people probably up here laughing. Why would you do that to Aaron Donald? Guess what? It's a culture change. We supposed to go out and get the best players and make them prove to us and the world over and over again that you are the best. All right, so that's all it's about, man. Just gotta stop talking about, oh man, I know I'm long-winded right now, but I gotta get this off before I jump off. A lot of people have been sending us a lot of comments. Oh, this is just the same old Falcons. If you freaking think that that first game was the same old Falcons, then you are not a Falcon fan. I'm gonna just put it like that because that right there was a complete opposite of what we've been seeing for the last 4 to 5 years. Period, point blank, and that's all I got to say about that, man.
Talk to him, Mike.
We're in the business of breaking your players. Hey, Aints, see y'all in December.
That's like 3 people.
We broke 2 of their players. 2 running back and quarterback.
There's a couple.
We broke 2 of their players, and we shut down Spam Jordan.
Spam Jordan.
Ain't no more playing GA.
I'm telling you, man. Broke back Winston. That's his name.
He is crack.
He said broke back Winston.
Y'all seen them jogging off the field?
Yeah. Look. We sent him to the tent. We sent him to the tent.
They had a lot of guys on the injury report last past week, man. Ingram was on there. There was several people. I looked at this early in the week. There was a lot of people on the injury report.
Yeah, Ingram too. Yep.
Ingram too. I'm gonna tell you right now. You ever seen that? You ever seen an episode of Martin after he fought Tommy Hitman Hearn?
Right.
That's how he looked like after the game. I don't want to play no more.
Wow.
We got another question, y'all. From D Sloan, man. Appreciate the question, fellas. Do y'all see an impact player on offense and defense? Blackberry, I'm gonna start with you, man.
My impact player on offense is going to be the entire offensive line.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a collective. They gonna show their ass today because it's like Mike just alluded to, and like how we know we coming to bring the pain. We came to bring the pain hardcore to the frame. Okay.
METHOD.
Okay. So, hey,
head down to come back. He's at the bottom.
Look, man. I'm sorry, but Dirk Cutter came in my front door. I had to handle some stuff right quick, man. You trying to cut off my internet?
But the offensive line that was collective for me on the offensive side, on the offense and on the defense, I think impact player is going to be Michael Walker because I think he's going to carry over that success he had against Alvin Kamara in the running game and in the passing game last week. He's going to make sure Akers, because let's be real, Akers and Henderson are very good running backs. It's their offensive line that's trash. But those 2 guys are good running backs. And when you got linebackers like Michael Walker who can take them out of the game. Because let's not forget, Deion Jones has played against these guys too. And he's helping Michael Walker understand how to cover running backs in the passing game. So he did a very good job last week. I think he's gonna be a difference maker this week because he's gonna be part of the reason why they're gonna have they ain't gonna have no choice but to try to get the ball to Kupp because nobody else is gonna be free. Nobody else is gonna be available to them.
Nope.
This defensive line, these linebackers, they're going to take the running game away. They're gonna take it away from them, and they ain't gonna have no choice but to try to get the ball to Cooper Kupp. They ain't gonna have no choice, and it's gonna be pie in their face because if you can't get it to Kupp, you ain't gonna be able to get it to nobody else.
Nope.
And so that's to me, Michael, walk on defense, offense line on offense.
And to piggyback off what Blackberry said, that was the same MO they did with us that led to us getting our ears pinned back. Because remember, it used to be just Matt and Julio for a long time. And when teams found out, when they shut Julio down, it usually shut us down. And so that's why now, like he said, it's going to be so important to run at Aaron Donald and make sure that y'all cover Cooper Kupp because you want to force Matt Stafford to hold the ball. You want him to hold the ball because the longer he holds the ball, the easier it is to get to him because that O-line will get tired.
He'll throw a pick because he's known for throwing picks.
Yeah, that too.
He'll throw one to you now.
You know, for throwing picks.
Gift wrapped it.
Yeah.
Put a bow.
Put a bow on it.
But I'll take this.
Yep.
I'll take this.
Merry Christmas.
On my defense, man, I want to see Bobby Boucher do his thing. I want him to be a spy on Cooper Kupp. I want to see, T1000 go ahead and get his playing time, and he got that speed too. So just go ahead and put a spy on Kupp with him. He fast. He's a linebacker. He can be right there. My offense, I think we about to get ready to see a different Mariota.
Yeah,
we're finna see a different Mariota. Because right now, honestly, he ain't gonna be able to. I mean, they're gonna be able to run, and you want to stick to the run heavy with CP. I want to see Tyler Algier get his eating on too. But I think we're gonna see a different Mariota. I think he's gonna be in the pocket passing this game. That's what I believe. He's gonna be in the pocket. Honestly, I think it's gonna be like a shootout. It's gonna be like a shootout. Matt Stafford, he ain't no slouch either, man. I looked at a video of Matt Stafford throwing it from 100 damn yards. So he ain't no slouch either. I don't know about that elbow though.
My bad, Law.
Well, Jamarcus Russell throw 100 yards too, man.
He got paid though.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing with you, man. You know how you feel about those quarterbacks. Hey, he could throw from his 100 yards from his knee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know something, Locke made a good point, and it's somebody we really didn't talk too much about, but they're going to implement Drake London. They're gonna implement Drake London because I know Arthur Smith really wants to see what this dude can do. And I agree with you on that, Locke. I believe Arthur Smith will start out with the run game, open up stuff like play action pass or whatnot to get Mariota to throw the ball. But I think it's going to be more or less like he's going to try to do a balancing act where they don't get too used to us running the ball or passing the ball. But I'm seriously thinking I think Drake London going to have a good game.
I believe it's going to be Pitts, though. 2 Pitts. I think Pitts going to get
it might be straight across the board, but Timothy Davidson says, what's your take on our secondary? Well, first of all, thanks for the question. What's your take on our secondary for today against the Rams passing game? Well, Casey better come to play, or jump a little higher or something. I don't know, man. Right. Better jump a little higher. We ain't having this conversation if you jump about an inch higher.
Right.
But what's your take on the secondary for today against the the passing game. I guess what he mean the passing game. He talked about Cooper Kupp because that's all it is, Kupp and Higbee.
I think our secondary gonna show out today. Like they're gonna be locked down just like they was in the first half last week, where we held the Saints to -2 yards passing.
There you go.
Everybody glosses over that fact because they keep looking at what happened at the end of the game, but through 3 quarters they had under 100 yards passing. I think that's gonna happen again this week.
Yeah, the secondary gonna be. I think the secondary gonna be solid. First of all, I think they're gonna learn from their mistakes from last week late in the game, and the letting because Dean Pease he ain't about that that same stuff that the past regime was about. Well, we just gonna bag up off of them, and we gonna make sure they can't get behind us. Well, last week he kind of did that a little bit. He bagged up off of them, but this week I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, you know what, that was a mistake. I apologize. I gotta trust my corners now. I gotta trust that they can be physical even late in the game and still not let guys get behind them. So because Haywood, I don't know what he was thinking on that play to Jarvis Landry, but they will learn from that mistake. Don't be afraid to get physical late. Don't be afraid of it, especially if we in a position again where we closing this game out and we got a chance to take the life out of them on offense. Defensively, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna remain aggressive on every level in the secondary, and on the second level and up front. So I think they will learn from the mistake. This secondary they're gonna show quarters 1 through 4 this week what they showed last week, quarters 1 through 3. They will. I think they will. They learn. It's about learning from the mistakes, making the adjustments, and trusting that these guys can still do what they need to do. Being physical, taking the game away. They're gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know who I would like to see though? I would like to see, and I think they might do this too. They might put Oz or they might put Demir Bird out there against Jalen Ramsey. Ramsey got trouble with guys like small like that.
I think
They guard guys small.
OZ.
And OZ. And if we're talking about guys, that can learn from the previous week, trust me, like Oz killed the drive last week too by fumbling. So the best way to do that is to get the ball back in his hands and get his confidence back. You know what I'm saying? Like baby hands, we need you, man. You can't be out here putting the ball on the ground. Get the ball in your gut. Okay.
no Butterfingers this week.
But from baby hands to Butterfingers, I don't like that, man. You gotta earn your Oz name back, man. But Pat Norris says, thanks for the question. Do y'all think the slant in the middle of the field is there for the Falcons? I guess he's talking about this week. If the RPO is working, you gotta have the running game going. Yeah, those slants will be there if that RPO is working. You gotta be able to move back. You gotta move him, because he's gonna be sitting there waiting for it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think, man? What y'all think?
I think is Bernhardt playing?
You probably won't see Bernhardt except on special teams, man. He's not at that level yet. I hate to say it. He's not. He's not there yet, man. I love to see him on the field, but he's not will be one of those guys going to take over these top 6 guys, these top 5 guys right now.
Unless somebody get hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to see my boy. Get him a catch. And I think it'll be a slant in the middle.
Yeah. well, if Oz put that damn ball on the ground, you see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You hearing it now, Bernhardt?
That's right.
That's right. You hearing it now, Bernhardt? Gonna get him.
Bernhardt wins the game.
Yeah, win the game again. I was surprised. Sneak him in.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a bad idea to have him take some of those snaps.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea to have him take some of them snaps that OZ took last week. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. because I think Bernhardt really is one of them get loose guys. I think he's capable of doing. I think he could do that against any defense.
He Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
I no, seriously, I believe
for real.
he might be. I really believe he.
I'm not down that part, but
he can't. I really think he has that.
He got good feet.
Do that, yeah. He got
he
Edelman.
He definitely got good feet.
Amendola, Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen. He got those kinds of. He got that ability to do what those guys do. He can get loose against anybody.
And he got hands. He got hands. So if he get it, he gonna come down with it.
But it's like Coach said.
Hold on.
He got to earn that. When he get that opportunity, he just got to earn it.
Bernie.
But see, this is the thing.
I think Locke got the only Bernhardt jersey out there, man. He beat all y'all to it.
See, this is what they messed me up. They was giving him 13, but then they switched his number back to 83 because Pennon got 13. So they gave me the one when he was
the vet win.
Yeah. So they're gonna switch it back though. They're gonna give me a return on it. But I'm gonna have that 83, bro. Trust me. I told you he made the team. I said I was gonna get his jersey, bro.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Raymond said, will this defense get that first interception this game? What Juan? I know you want to talk about it. Go ahead, man.
I believe. Look, I want Alford, man. I want that dude. I want that dude to get another. I want him to get in there. I want this man to become the pass catching killer. I want him to get in there and just be snatching them. Because you put him in there, he gonna find the ball. He's going to find the ball. And in this game, they need to use him. Because dude he'll get an intel out of anywhere.
Wait, who'd you say, Juan?
Alford, man.
The Alford,
yeah.
Alford.
I'm telling you, man. Like if you sit there and Matthew Stafford try that no look,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. He gonna get that thing now.
He's gonna be waiting on it.
Jayhawk too. Jayhawk can get that too.
Man,
beast, man.
You can believe that the pressure we gonna get today gonna cause a interception. It's gonna cause a turnover.
They got to catch it.
Right, they just got to catch it. That pressure is going to create mistakes for Stafford, and he will be there for one, at least one.
He gonna give it up. He gonna give it up.
Yeah.
He gives it up.
But what's the name? What we got here? Can we stop the run? Can we stop the run against the Rams?
The Lambs? Yeah, we can stop them. They got a messed up offense.
I mean, are they known for them? I mean, like they'll run the kind of like
they'll pass first team.
Yeah. They'll run sparingly. They run sparingly. They run sparingly based on if they can spread the defense out. A lot of times, if the defense ain't spread out, they're not gonna run. They're gonna throw it first.
Yeah, and then they offensive line, they got injuries. They don't have their starting center.
They screwed up.
They left tackle is all out of sorts. And last week they couldn't run the ball to save their damn lives against the Bills. And then it got to the point where they couldn't throw, they couldn't run because they got behind so far.
And they couldn't throw either.
They couldn't throw
I'll tell you, Blackberry. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, man. If you got, I'm gonna call Anthony Rush. His new name is the fire hydrant. Can't move a fire hydrant, right?
He can't move. You're right.
If you got a fire hydrant in the middle of your defense, you ain't going nowhere. Trust me, you ain't running on got a fire hydrant. But Hell Rel's been trolling about us taking our hats off for the Falcons. I don't know who passed away on the Falcons, but we don't tip our hats on that one. But he said Ramsey on picks. What will happen?
What you think? What?
Pass interference.
Right. Bro, right.
Snatch and grab.
Snatch and grab.
Snatch and grab.
Because if he grab it, I'm gonna tell you right now, if he grab it, you ain't gonna be doing nothing but being like a belt around his waist. He going along for the ride.
Patrick Ramsey trying to see this Kyle Pitts using Manscaped.
Buffalo made Ramsey have to run last week. They made him have to run.
I got a question for
y'all.
There it is.
Pass over to Patrick.
What did Diggs do to Ramsey on that double move?
Smoke him.
Okay.
They really forced Ramsey to have to move his feet. He couldn't just he couldn't just be up and down. He wouldn't just they made him have to go horizontal. Whoa. They made him have to go not just vertical. They made him have to go horizontal. They made him have to be an athlete. They took it. Right. It wasn't no just you gonna be on the sideline or you just gonna be covering this little area. If they really feel like Ramsey can move around, then these teams and what we're gonna do especially is make him have to move horizontally. Mm-hmm. And that's clearly that's a weakness for
Achilles. Yeah, that's his Achilles.
That's a weakness for him. So that's what him being on Pitts. If they put him on Pitts ain't just running vertical. He ain't a vertical tight end. He can run however you need him to run.
Pitts will start out running vertical and then he will shift laterally and then game over. Because all he gonna do is shift laterally and then kick in the fourth gear.
But they still gonna even if Ramsey on Pitts, they still gonna give him help. He's still gonna have safety help. He'll still have linebacker help. He'll still have help. So the double teams it's still gonna be there. So
their main frame
about one-on-ones on Pitts.
Yeah, because their main frame is everybody's been talking about Pitts this, Pitts that. Arthur Smith gonna use him as a decoy most of the game. They gonna use him as a decoy because they know your first line of defense is to stop him. They know y'all gonna try to come at him and stop him.
I don't see that this week. I don't see them using him as a decoy this week.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm gonna tell you the person they're gonna use as a decoy.
Who?
It's gonna be Cordero.
Okay, coach. Okay.
Their focus is gonna be stopping that run. Yep. We had 21-yard rushing last week.
Yeah, everybody's
trying to stop that run. Yeah. That running game is to control the clock. So that play action, especially out of that pistol.
Yeah, tight ends gonna eat today. You're gonna see a lot of tight ends eating today.
That's why I said you're gonna see a different Mariota.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Because like I said, I'm on my Rocky stuff today, so I'm gonna take it from Rocky 3 when they asked Mr. T, "What's your prediction?" You know, for Rocky, he's like, "Prediction, pain." If Kyle Pitts is on Jalen Ramsey, pain.
Or even better.
Why I said that is what you gonna do about, boy?
I'm talking about the 18 now. I'm like the 18. Like the 18 said, "I pinned the fool."
Right.
Yep.
That's what the
and I'm gonna piggyback. I'm gonna piggyback on what Locke said because he was like Achilles. That's what's gonna blow if Kyle Pitts is lined up on him in single coverage. That's what's gonna blow. If he said
Kyle Pitts will not run him though.
Achilles.
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle Pitts.
To smoke him.
I said.
Oh yeah, Kyle Pitts not running. But I'm saying like if he sit there and try to turn and run, that thing gonna pop. You gonna hear hit the floor.
I'm gonna tell you too. I'm gonna tell you too.
He gonna hit the floor, man.
I'm gonna tell you too. Stafford better protect that elbow too. We've been known for hurting quarterbacks. Stafford better protect that elbow.
I agree with this right here. That right there.
Broke back Winston.
Ooh, yeah.
It worked against the Saints.
Sure did.
It worked against the Saints, you know, because guess what? I guarantee you, because Wagner can't run the way he used to.
Wagner can't run. He regularly. If he goes out to cover, he's done.
Gonna get hit like a wagon.
Yeah,
he's done.
Cooked.
Yep.
What everybody got to understand, the Falcons had their first game jitters because it was against a rival. We ain't winning.
Preseason game, baby. That's what I call
That was that. They on the road. they coming in somebody else's house. These Falcons ain't coming to play. They not coming to play. They ain't coming in there scared, jittery, or nothing. They coming in there to play. So pay very close attention to that. All that fumbling because you jittery or you not knowing where you at. That's no, I don't see that this game.
Can we minimize them penalties?
Yeah.
Near red zone situations?
Yeah.
And turnovers.
Jesus, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Protect the ball, bro.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and do our outros and whatnot, because these people got to go get their sandwich, all right? Because it's 12:40 and you already know Subways and Quiznos and all these things like Domino's takes forever on Sunday. So I'm gonna make sure that you get your food, okay?
Facts.
Yo, Coach, are you doing your play-by-play at 4?
Yes, I'm going on at 3:20, I think.
We're going on, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all going ahead to Coach Unchained. Let me put this thing up on you. Let me put it together. Y'all go ahead on Coach Unchained and tune in because he does like live play-by-play just in case y'all don't want to hear like the normal rhetoric that these people be having on on commentary. If you want somebody that really supports the home team, yeah, then you go over to Coach's channel right there. Coach, go ahead and say your outros, man.
All right, Sunday, football time. I'm ready to watch the football. That's my outro today. I'm just ready, man. Ain't much to say, man. Sunday football day, man.
It is.
So, hey, let's
go ahead, yo, Blackberry. Go ahead, man.
They already scored. My God.
I did it on mute.
Home
team.
Yeah,
right. Home team.
Hey, y'all, it's like Coach said, it's time to go watch some football, baby. Hey, y'all support these birds. Y'all make sure y'all supporting the cast right here. We do the damn thing for y'all. We do the homework. We make sure y'all know all the facts, all the stats. We make sure y'all get it all the way it's supposed to be given to you. Go hit me up on Twitter. That's Blackberry Lyrics. No C, just a K. Same thing on YouTube. Blackberry Lyrics. That's Blackberry. No C, just a K. And y'all make sure y'all always represent for the home team, baby.
All right. Blackberry, I appreciate you not saying his name. Appreciate that, brother.
No, we got a whole nother show for that now.
You know what?
No.
Don't say that. Don't say nothing.
We got a whole nother show for that now.
Blackberry, don't say nothing. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to give y'all the satisfaction. I don't want to hear it. Okay. I don't hear nothing about no Braves. I don't want to hear nothing about no.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let you get them, Ant. Go on and get them, Ant.
I got this. No.
I go. I'm going to lock. I want Ant to forget what you got to say. Go lock.
Oh man, yeah, man, it's football. I seen somebody in the chat said they want to know a prediction for the game. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be 27-21 Falcons with the W.
Take the points.
Take the points, and then I'm gonna have my boy Barnhart. My boy Barnhart gonna get him a catch today. It's gonna be a slant in the middle.
All right.
So yeah, I believe that. Hey, but you can follow me on Locking Sports on Twitter. YouTube channel finna get ready to start working. I'm just building the content before I drop it, but it's gonna drop and it's gonna drop real stupid. But hey man, we're gonna be lit in Atlanta today. So I'll also be with the play-by-play with Coach Unchained on his channel, man, talking about these Atlanta Falcons, man, and what we gonna do to them lambs. We're gonna slaughter them lambs, man. G. Let's get it.
Oh boy. First of all, before I go to one, y'all gonna stop talking about me, talking about Maggie put a hit out. I'm already on trade block, man.
See, Magnus? See? We got dudes out here too.
Oh man.
I'm on a trade block right now, man. Go ahead and say your thing, man. I know you waiting. You stretching and whatnot. Go ahead, man. Say what you got to say, bro.
Hey man, we appreciate everybody coming out. all I'm gonna say is come check us out at 4:00 if y'all want to actually learn about the game. Not just watch it. Learn the game. Come check us out, and Coach. And then I got 3 more things to say. Go Hawks. Go Braves.
What?
And DeJounte.
What? Yo! I'm hit.
You said DeJounte Murray?
Then lock double down on you, man.
He said DeJounte Murray.
You even got locked.
He's double down, man. Yo.
Oh my God.
You know, I hate you all. Okay. Hey, man, yo, Juan, go ahead, Juan. They trying to take over, man. I swear to God, man.
Hey, man, listen.
Ahead,
we
man.
appreciate y'all for tuning in today, man. Hey, it's football game day. We're going to get it in. I'm going to change the tag down there because we have expanded the brand. So it'll be Elegance, Wellness, and Massage. But, hey, look, like, share, subscribe, and let's get this win, Falcons. But, hey, if you feel good, you look good, you play even better. That's what's up.
At prime time.
Man, what the hell is going? You know what? Mike, I know you there, Mike. They want you to talk to him, man. Go ahead and say your outro, bro. Oh Lord.
I mean, do you want to talk? Do you want me to talk to him like Trey did in Madison Square Garden when he just turned around, smiled? Or do you want me to put somebody in a headlock, put him in a head like DeJounte Murray do, and like give somebody a knuckle sandwich? Do you want me to do? Which one you want me to do?
See, Magnus, I warned you.
That's it.
Magnus had to go put his vest. Magnus had to go put his vest on.
I mean, that's Murray the third, man. I'm just saying. It's your choice. It's your choice. That's all. My way.
Y'all must have forgot.
Oh, now you done brought the bet out. Oh, all right, I'm gone. Thank you for tuning in. All right, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I love it.
You see what's going on here. See, Blackberry and Knight Rider. Somehow they probably jumped Knight Rider because that's my resident bloodline brother. Okay, but Blackberry, I swear, I said I hate you all. Okay, I just want to say that. No, man, you're not. Don't let her stay back there. Block her. She's not going to come in here.
Yep, come on, Maggie.
No, she's not going.
Come on, Maggie.
Oh man. Take this.
My internet ain't working good because it's taking a long time.
Yep.
Oh, there she go, man.
There you go.
She's cracking up.
No.
Something. Y'all trolling the heck out of Magnus. I had to join in the fun.
No. I hate you all. I hate all of you. Except for Coach and Locke. I hate all of you and Mike. Mike is Hollywood Hogan, but outside of Mike, Locke and Coach.
Go stand in the corner, though. Go stand in the corner, Magnus. Right now.
I hate you all. It's like the people in the chat. I don't know you, but I hate you guys. Look, this is what we do on Atlanta Falcons Nation. We make fun. Like that's the thing. That's the story. I wanted people to not only get to know us, but they can know us on a personal level. I am from New York City. Okay, so there's certain teams that I follow. And it's already hard enough to be a Falcons fan up here because these people are delusional up here. Like these Knicks fans, I always take a shot at Knicks fans, but they are very delusional up here. Okay, they think that they could beat y'all Hawks. I don't know why they think that way with Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett. They're straight garbage, but they think that. Okay, but let them think that. I know, and I see your face, man. I see your face. I already know that. Okay, to shake your head, but I am a Knicks fan, sweating right now because every time I turn around, them damn Braves is beating up on somebody, and we can't hit for nothing.
Look, Magnus.
Saying, right?
Y'all had us down 10.5 games. Y'all had us down 10.5 games.
Tell him, Ed.
It's only one game now. What happened?
What do you mean? You know what? I'm coming on your show. When is that show? When is your show?
Friday nights, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, make it. You know what? Well, continue until I get on because you know what? This Friday it is on. I'm tired of this. Y'all not gonna sit there and take this away from me. Now, for everybody that joined us yesterday, I appreciate y'all. But today was the best day of your life to us. It's just another Sunday. Game on. You all. Bye.